see. There I am. Why am I not showing up? Okay. All right. We have lights, we have sound. Un momento. I have a nail polish bottle stuck in my chair. There we go. Okay. Sorry if there was any booty shot. Okay. So, get this cord out of the way. I know what it needs to. Let's see. If anybody's coming in right now, I can't see. So, just give me 1 second. Okay. Hi, Jay. Welcome on in. I'm just getting some stuff set up and then I'm going to start my stuff. Whoops. Okay. Now I have to remember to put on all messages so I don't miss anybody. And one more thing, and we will get started. There we go. Okay. So what I am going to be doing is I am going to be finishing up what we started earlier, which are these. I'm going to do the couple extra. And then now that we know exactly what we're doing, that'll be quick. And then I'll be starting a new set. Hi, Tuck Girl. Welcome back. And if you didn't see earlier, this was the set that we finished. It's a cute little play on Frenchie with pink. A little bit of funk to it. And then that's ready for shipping. And then I've got I've got the other box for the ones that I'm going to finish now. But I want to put this somewhere where I'll set it right up here. That way I don't lose it and don't forget it. Okay. So, I'm going to start as usual. I think what I'm going to do, so I don't bore the pants off everybody doing an entire 7 more nails, is I'm going to finish these. I'll finish these off camera. I'll box this half, and then I'll start on the next design. So we've got something new to look at. Let's see. Why won't my music just... Okay. No idea why the music didn't want to... behave, but we got it. Okay. And because I just forgot it, remember that the base coat is self-leveling, so I'm going to try and get this on as smooth as I can. But a little trick, tip it upside down for about 10 seconds, let everything kind of pool and smooth out, and then right in under the lamp. The smoother you get this base, and then the better your gel color will go on top of it. Yeah, I think these turned out cute. Just that little guy right there. We're going to cure those for 30 seconds. Get one more little zhuzh. I'm on round 2 of my cold meds, so I make no guarantees what comes popping out of my mouth, but the nails should still turn out pretty good, so we'll be all right. Oops. Okay, and I'm going to dip into the white again so we can line out those little V's. We don't need tons of this gray, but enough that we can get good coverage when we want to do our striping, so on our brush. So, remember these ones we did a little bit different. I did 1 coat of the Cloud 9 Nail Boo Forever Glazed Gel Polish. This is, again, available at Sally's. It is an awesome pink for doing anything where it's kind of Frenchy or some of the natural. You want it to look like the natural nail is popping out. Natural nail bed color. Again, I like it because it's clear enough, even with 2 coats, that it still kind of works with your natural nail bed color. It's just like that perfect shade, so. And they did have some other swatches, but they were out of the actual product, of some that were a little, did some that were a little tanner, etc., stuff like that. But of course they didn't have any in stock. That's what that is what really is just sucks. It's like post the vid, you can't find anything in stock in stores like you used to be able to. You pretty much have to order everything online and hope that you ordered in time so that you get whatever you need, because just walking in and grabbing a package of this or a bottle of that is a no-go with a lot of places anymore. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that music. Okay. I have to have music to get artistic. I just have to. Okay, now we are going to use that iridescent color, which I think I forgot to say what it was on the last live, but it's called Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Busy. So it's just a pretty iridescent. You can see it has those blues, and oh yeah, I have to have music. I have to have music to do everything, to drive, to clean, to fold laundry. I am definitely driven by the beats. And I like all different kinds of music, so it just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. The only thing that's kind of cool about being in the Gen X era is I grew up with a lot of different eras of music kind of flowing into each other between my parents and the stuff that I listened to growing up. And let's see. Oh, I think I'll do that in a minute because I don't want to mess that up. Don't trust myself with that yet. But no, I think these turned out cute. I hope she'll like them. They're chill for her. Okay. And we're going to close this guy up. Open that one back up. If you watched last time, I'm going from that top corner because I want to make sure that I can line that gray really nice like that. But remember, we're doing opposites, so well, no, not with this one. I'm sorry, we're not. Ooh, see, I almost messed up because we're just doing the extras for the set on this hand. Ooh, I would have been mad at myself. Well, I guess I could have always just switched them out, right? But I would not have been happy with myself doing that, though. So again, I'm just going to go to the corner and kind of lay that down. This is the best way I've found to be able to get that sharp V. And I am going to double cure this white because it's thicker and it likes to It likes to be extra about caring, so we're just going to stop it right where it starts. Not even let it be a problem child. It's nice and easy. Exactly. We don't have time for that tonight. Oh, that nail made me so mad the other night. I'm just glad I didn't say any bad words or anything, so we're good. Okay. Give those a nice good cure. I try to make a habit, just clean off my brush as soon as I get done using whatever color I'm using, because I always end up forgetting and then dragging it through both colors. So, which has ended up making some really neat kind of effects on occasion, but and y'all, I am sorry about my voice. I cannot wait. My nose. I cannot wait to get back to. I mean, my voice isn't much better than this, but it's not this bad normally. So, okay. So I'm going to drag that through. I want to make sure that whole brush is covered and no blops on it. Follow right along that line. Get my finger out of the way. And then come right in. And remember, your other finger is a really good anchor. And go whatever direction. You're the steadiest. And just remember, if you mess it up, take your brush, some alcohol or some acetone, just clean it right up. As long as you haven't cured it, you are in the safety zone. And sometimes I keep forgetting. I think it's easier to go this way, and it actually is, because then I definitely hit that corner every time. Because this is so simple, if you do mess that up, you will be able to tell. Like I said earlier, that's the thing about the simple designs. They're pretty and they're clean, but there's not a lot of room for error. Let's see, I almost didn't take my own advice again. Isn't that how it is, though? It's always easier to give everybody else advice. And to take your own advice, right? There we go. Okay. I'm going to do a little double cure on that. While I do that, get these guys. Actually, I'm going to put this over here for a second because I do want to I want to clean them up and crispy up those edges too. Okay, sorry, I got my big water jug. That's the thing with all this sinus stuff I'm taking. Oh, I am so thirsty. This stuff is just nasty. Okay. I'm getting one coat of top coat. Okay. Give another hang 10 for a second. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure to go over all those little lines. I just saw a spot though that I want to touch up on one of those nails, so it's not quite over yet. Which one was it? It's this one. Just on that edge. So we will cure that on its side. This one's good. Double check the other one. I feel a little dent on this one, so you can see what I'm doing. As you can see, there's a little bit of a dent right in there. Thank you, driver. What I'm going to do, I'm putting that clear coat in there. Nice, blending it out. Now we're gonna let it. You can almost see the little defect. I can't hold it, or else I'll lose what I just fixed. But it self levels and it fills that right in. So. That should be good for that. Let's see. Cure like that. Yeah. Now we're nice and we've got that nice roundness in there. So it worked. There's that. At least one good thing, I already have those edges filed. There is that. Now, make sure we're straight. This one needs a little bit off this edge and just nice. Just like so, taking off that little bit of those corners just so you don't, because these literally could slice somebody open. We don't want that. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. It depends on what your plans are for the weekend, I guess. Do the little baby nail. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to work on a set of toenails with this design on it. I just have to get up the gumption to do it, because with toenail sets, when I make them, I do every single size, so it ends up being like, what is it, like 18 nails, because toes are one of the hardest nails to be able to size for somebody. And like, you've got people that have like a giant big toe and then like literally no nail on their pinky toe, barely, just tiny. So this helps. And then just gonna really, because I'm not gonna fight with this stuff again today. It's worth it once the backing comes off, because then the nails are staying in place. But getting, oh, right in front of my face. I zoned out. was looking for the tools that were right there. They're just using, duh. I have another hook. This is just my, you can see it, my Cricut tools that work. And there's one that's one of the picking hooks, but I cannot find it today for some reason. I'll find it when I don't need it, basically, because that's Murphy's Law, but so just make sure none of that putty is stuck on there, because if any of that, it's always a good idea. I mean, all of my nails are wiped clean, but they can still kind of leach a little bit of the oils and stuff out afterwards. So just to make sure you get good adhesion, it's always a good idea to wipe them down with some alcohol would suffice. You really don't need acetone. To do that, but I had a little tool that I had invented to do this, but do you think I can, again, can I find that? No. I'm still living between two rooms with my office, my new nail office in here, and then my other half. But every time, I think I'm going to have a day just to work on this, and somebody gets sick, or it ends up being a day of just errands instead of being able to sit home and get anything done, or somebody has a crisis, you know, so it's really good and stuck down. Oh, thank you. It's out of being frustrated and getting mad and not feeling like leaving my house or buying another thing that I have to figure out what to do with, figure out where to store it, where to put it. Just, oy. I have a little house, so even the smallest thing, a box of Kleenex can clutter my whole living room, you know, so stick these babies down. But that really is the trick to getting, I hear so many people saying that, you know, I can't do nails, I can't get them to stick. Honestly, it's all about prepping both the nail and your own nail, making sure both is completely free of any kind of, these are harder because they're shorter to get in here straight, but making sure you're free of any kind of oil or lotion or anything like that, making sure both the nail and the press-on and your natural nail are buffed up so that the glue has got something in between to kind of grab each other and hold on to each other. And I'm telling you, my press-ons last just as long as when I was going every 2-3 weeks to the salon to get acrylics done. And I always, with my sets, with my nails, I always make sure that they've got, you know, base coat. With these thicker nails, I can use just base coat, couple coats of the polish, couple coats of the clear coat. With the thinner nails, I use something like this. This is foundation gel, base builder in a bottle, if you will. And if you can, you should be able to see. It's a lot thicker. It doesn't blop off like you can see it doesn't blop off the brush at all like the other polish does. And that's something that you can add to give you a really good, strong structure. Now that one is a little bit harder. It does self-level, but it's thicker, so it's slower. So you do have to be pretty conscious about how you're putting it on, but you can still do that. You know, flip it over. But this is what this set is going to look like. We'll have the exact same on this side. And this again will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 16-piece set. Because I added those 2 other ones just because I wanted to make sure she had a variety for what she wanted to put on. So then we've got our little velvet band that's going to go in there. And voila. Put my business sticker on that. So I'm going to set this up here so I don't lose that because I will. Hey, breaking news. Okay. Stay right where you are because I am going to try and fix this. I fixed a lot of stuff on my YouTube. So let's see. And then I gotta push space. Then there. Then save. Okay. Now, why isn't it doing it? Okay, go out and then come back in and see if it's fixed. Because I just did it again. I'm gonna get this figured out one way or another. And I should be able to do it from this account too. I don't know why I can't. Huh. I do not know why it is doing this. Let me try this. Let me try this. Do you have, is there anything where in your settings, right, I know, me too. Is there anything in your settings where you can't be tagged in anything? I wonder if it's something with that. Because I couldn't get, I couldn't get Pearl's mom's to save either. And I don't know if it's... Okay, see, no. Oh, I see. Oh, space. I do not know what it's doing. I'm going to have to... All else fails, I'll put a support ticket in and I'll find out why it's not doing it. So I had issues, Molly's disappeared off of there too, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. What I finally figured out with hers is she had switched her when she changed her content, and so it deleted. Okay, awesome, thank you. Let's see, so we've got... Now these, there's only 8 sizes of these, so, I'm not loving these nails. I thought I liked them at first just because of the shape. They're kind of a mini almond, but... So there's not much as far as size to choose from. Now these would be cute for they were Christmas lights, kind of pop art style, and they looked similar like the Stranger Things lights. Did I do these already? No, I don't think I did. Okay. And these would be cute for that, but... But I could do... Get that out of the way. A cute little black idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I know there's 10. What am I thinking? Duh. So yeah, and then so want a small nail, small one for the end. There we go. Lay those up there, and then that size. Oops, maybe 2 of these. Because they don't really follow the natural, like each shape, whether it be square, almond, stiletto, their base area does vary a little bit. I mean, you can't fit yourself for square nails and then expect the exact same sizes are always going to consistently fit if you switch to, like, say, almond nails or whatever. But these are completely off, so I do not like these, and I got these at Sally's, and I like the ones that I ordered online better, so... But they will still work for a cute set. I just have to work a little bit harder. And this is another one I'll probably end up giving extra sizes with it just because. And like I said before, the cost of the sets don't go up when I do that. If it's my decision, then it's my decision to give a little extra in there. And it's usually because I feel like the size of the nails are not consistent. And so I want to give everybody the best variety that they can. Especially if it's a blind set, you know. I'm getting the cards designed for my custom sizing that if you are interested, how it works, you've probably seen this on other pages too, is I send a card, say you want square, I send you a card with the brand square that I use, 1 through 10. I have you size yourself and then write the numbers down on the card, and then you take a picture of that and email it to me. And that costs $5, but then I usually, anything, the sets start at $25, I take $5 off once you get sized and order something. So as long as you do order something, it ends up being free. And then I will keep that on file. No one else sees it, just me. And it will be it'll be under whatever name you decide to use. I'm fine with anonymity as long as your form of payment goes through, you know. And that's another thing. My website is completely secure. It goes through its own point of service. So if you use whatever card you use, if you use Venmo, if you use PayPal, I think it accepts Cash App. It's all on their end. I don't see anything. So all I see is that so-and-so made a payment. And again, if you're using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, anything like that, then it will show whatever name you choose to use on there. I don't get your information, and then of course I need your address for shipping, but that's it. So oh. Yeah, that's what I put in that breaking news. Yeah, the @ that's how you have to do it. I have to copy and paste the @ symbol, the @ name, and then put it in there. And click save. And I did that, and it shows you in there. That's what's so weird. It shows you in there. But it's not. Is there anywhere where you have to go in and switch on where you can see things like that, I wonder? Huh. Let me see. Let's see. We need a teenager. Let's see. That's so weird. opened up a new window. Oh, I got all these windows open. Okay. Nope, I'm on a desktop. Yep, I'm on a desktop on Chrome. Oh my god, we need a grown-up breaking news. What's going on? I can't figure it out. Okay, maybe. I've got it in there and it's saved. So I'll figure it out. If all else fails, I'll make Marissa log in and do it. Hey, we got to do what we got to do. Robot or not, okay? They're going to take over everything anyway, so might as well get used to it. I want a robot to come clean my house. And to change my sheets. I got that, like, mid-evening, like, cold medicine, like, burst of energy. And I took all the sheets and everything off my bed. I've got one of those down toppers. I got that all out. Sprayed that, washed the sheets. The sheets are all the dryer now. Oh, my bed doesn't have any sheets on it now. I'm like, dang it. Like, why did I do that to myself? I knew I was not. I mean, come on. I knew I wasn't going to be the same person I was 2 hours ago. Who was I kidding? Like, God. Oh, well. Do this stuff to myself all the time. See, and I got myself all... There we go. There we go. I think it's because I'm only working on one nostril. My oxygen level's low. God. I always hear the Benny Hill theme song, the running song in my head whenever I try to do something like this that doesn't work out right. That I have this great idea in my head, like this is gonna be so cool. It's gonna work out so great. Psh. Nothing. Nice. Oh, that's it. We've got, well, in the bed we've got, it's like super thick. It's one of those deep pocket ones. So the sheets that I have the big straps under each corner. And it literally goes to almost halfway across the mattress. And it's like, my family's going to come home and find me stuck in between the two mattresses one of these days. Just feet sticking out. That's all it's going to be. Just done. That's how I'm going to go. If I have gummy bears in my mouth or something, the mattress will fall down on me and I'll choke. Okay, I am going to do these. Oh, it is. It's one of those memory. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's hard getting into it. And oh my gosh, like, oh, it's. It is. She's right. It is an Olympic sport. My God. Okay, now I'm going to do this. I am going to do black on this. So I'm going to try and do just a real simple black design on all of them. I love the sheets I have right now, though. I got them off Amazon, and they actually have a pocket in the sides of them. So you can put like your phone or like the remote in there. So no more losing the remote and waking up with it like at the foot of the bed or flung across the room because it was on top of the covers. And I want to try to find like one or two more pair in different colors just to have on hand so I don't always have to do this marathon wash session. But it'll be worth it. There is nothing in the world better than fresh sheets. So okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy that, and then okay, what I did is I put it in my notepad. I put your @ symbol, and so yeah, when I log off, then I'll do that. I will I wonder if it's too. I think sometimes I have issues because, like, if it's logged in on that account on one of my phones, and it's still running, like, if that's why, too. I mean, I can only use Studio where I have to put all the mod stuff in. I can only use that on my computer, but I can't put it. I don't have enough room on my phone to use it. And I put it on my tablet, but the options aren't. It doesn't have as many options on that 'cause on the mobile version as it does the computer, which is pretty much with everything. Stick this little guy in there. Now I'm hoping my paint that I want to use. Yeah, and see, I think the other people, when I added the other people, they were online. And well, it worked for. Did it work for YouTube? You know what? Now I don't know. I can't remember if YouTube Bad Actors was online or not. That would make sense. I think, I bet you anything that's why, because I think the rest, because I have, YouTube Bad Actors on there. Yes, because I put YouTube Bad Actors in the wrong spot. That's why I had them in, there's a spot you can use. It's called approved users. It's like where how they'll sometimes they hold comments, which they hold the dumbest comments too. They're not anything that's like, I don't know. I don't get the comments that they let through are like obnoxious, but then like somebody says like, "Hey, how's it going?" and YouTube holds it. But I had her in there instead of in mods, and so I figured that was why she didn't show up, which I mean it was, but I ended up adding her after, and that's right, yes, I remember now. Ooh, see, you jogged my memory. It was deep, deep in there. I had to go to her page, but I know her page. I'm subscribed to her, so I just went down my list of subs and clicked on her, because that's why I was trying to find Pearl again the other night too, and I could not find her. Yeah, I don't understand. It's so dumb. I mean, it's annoying when you're trying to like. Especially when you're like sitting there trying to watch somebody. Like if I'm trying to listen to like Marissa tell a story or something, and we're all talking, and all of a sudden this big box pops up and it says, that it needs a mod to either hold or whatever comment. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really understand what's going on with a lot of the YouTube stuff right now. My views are all wacky, and exactly. Need a little starter fluid, something to get me going, because my brain does not brain. But let's see. No, I keep looking at those. Let me do this one more time. Those cat's eye polishes. But I was reading and it said if you're not getting a lot of the results that you want, you need a stronger magnet. So I think that's part of my problem with that is, but no, I will do that. Yeah, because now that I'm thinking about it, I had to go back in and fix it, and I did it when I was offline. So that would make sense. So yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll just clear you out and put you back in, but I put your URL, I put that in my notes, so I will not lose it. And Pearl's mom is really sick right now, so I'll have to wait until she gets back in her groove to get her back on there too. But this is a cute little shape. It's just enough of a free edge on most people's nails. Yeah, she's got same thing. And Marissa was sick too today. Right before I came live, I saw that she had posted in Patreon that she's got this sinus infection. I think Pearl's mom has a sinus. She's got all of it, and I think like an ear infection. That's what I was worried about because I kept getting the first 2 days. I kept getting these horrible pains in my ears, but I think it was just pressure, sinus pressure and stuff. But now, and Marissa said it's the same thing with her. It's all this like just your sinuses can we breathe in? It's like burning, and a headache that will not go away. And I know she had said she was gonna go. She was gonna try it and go live later tonight if she could get rid of her headache, but I read that after I got off live, so I waited to see for a while and did a couple things, and I figured she probably just went to bed. But Pearl's mom said she had to take 2 rounds of antibiotics to get rid of it, to start to get on the mend, and she's still like just ugh. This crud is going around everywhere. This influenza A and B, and my littlest, he was getting better, but then last night, put him to bed. He was cool. He felt good. He'd taken a bath. He was all happy, and he actually ate like a good amount for dinner last night, which he hasn't really been eating, and I thought, all right, we're good. Well, then this morning he woke up with a fever and aching, and he said he had a headache, and so I gave him some Tylenol. That wasn't really working, and so I kind of let him go for a little while, and I gave him some Motrin, though, because it started getting up there, and I don't like them going to sleep with fevers. I worry, that worries me with seizure or something like that if I'm not right there. So we got the monitor on him, watching him in his room, making sure he's okay. But if he's not better than Monday. Monday we will be going to the doctor's. Well, that's if. Shoot, I just realized we're supposed to have this big snowstorm. So no, we probably won't be going to the doctor if it's too bad out. That's right, that one wasn't cured. Shoo, that would not have been a fun time. But yeah, like I said, I just keep watching him, and I'm probably not going to sleep very well tonight. It just makes me nervous, so let me fix some of that. But he is usually bouncing off the walls. And all he wanted to do today was just lay in his bed. Got him to have a little bit of breakfast, some crackers, and some lemonade for lunch. That's all he wanted to drink. And then he just laid on Daddy the rest of the day, just blah. Poor little boo-boos. But I'm ready for spring. Somebody posted on Facebook yesterday something about only like 50 some more days till spring, and oh my gosh, I'm just I cannot wait. Another little, because I just don't trust black. Now again, I'm using for the black, I'm using this finger paints gel polish. It's the black canvas, and this is a good black. I have not gotten the chipping or the peeling that I have with other like of the black or the charcoal colors, so that one is a goodie. Now, and where did I put it? 'Cause I said I was going to have to grab it. Okay. Because my other was getting a little... hard to get out of the bottle, but I am going to top coat these first. Uh-oh. We have one wiggling, just as long as I can get it cured. That's the prayer. Just get to the lamp. Stay on while I get you to the lamp. Okay. Oh, man. That does make time go by faster, bills, doesn't it? When I was younger, a month was forever. You know? Now, yeah, it's just a billing cycle, isn't it? I'll just be glad when the furnace isn't kicking on every 20 minutes. Just hear that cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching going every time it turns on. Ugh. But yeah, give me a few and I'll be complaining because I'm hot. And I'm too hot. Because my hair is freaking out. My curls are freaking out. And one of my friends told me the other day that she thinks you should cut your hair. All you do is wear it up anymore. And I was like, I want to, but I don't know what in the world it's gonna do with all these curls. Am I gonna I don't know how to steer them yet. I'm still. And again, that's something else that's funny. Okay, so yeah, hairdresser for 1,000 years. Dealt with other people's curly hair every day. Made it look beautiful, but when it's on your own head, it's a completely different story. Now, the one thing that I don't like about these nails also, this is just going to be my kvetching session about these nails, is they are so small that they do get a little bit of the top coat sometimes on the edge, and so I do have to kind of take and file the edges, which is a pain because they're tiny, and I have hairdresser claws. In fact, that was kind of partly where the name came from. It's because I would joke around about when I had my long nails if my hands were like cramping up my claws, my. And let's get this guy. I want to wait on those two because I don't want them. I can already see a mishap over there. A drip hap, not a mishap. Okay, now we will do these. And see that when you get these, when you hang those upside down like that, it completely fills in those imperfections and you get just a nice, shiny, smooth finish. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I'm gonna know what to do with myself when I can finally breathe out both sides of my nose. But we'll do that part. We'll do the fun part. I gotta shake some paint, so I'm gonna back up so I don't knock my whole deal all over, because that's the last thing I need too. So, yeah, if anybody's just coming in, my hourly reminder, I am trying to build my channel, and my channel is based around true crime and nail tutorials. I do have a website where I put all of my things on there, but there is no pressure. If you can go on there too, it's pinned to the top. Just see some of my other designs. But things are available to purchase if you're interested. But if not, not a biggie. Come hang with us, learn how to do some nail art, talk some smack about some stuff, and hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button for me, because that is free and it helps me grow my channel and it helps other people see me, and that's what I'm out here doing. Oh, I hate when there's chunks. Okay. Grief. I have to do my own nails now. Tomorrow I'm going to have these all messed up. That's the thing. When you do nails, you do other people's nails, your nails rarely look good because you got all everybody else's schmutz all over you. Oh, I know one thing I gotta show really quick while I am sitting here. Because I'm looking right at it and I keep forgetting. I found some really cool boxes, nail boxes, for Halloween. You gotta see these. These look so cool. And I fitted them. You can put 2 sets of, like, long nails. They might have to be divided up a little bit, but... And then this little guy goes on top. Isn't that adorable? I gotta find some more. I ended up with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ended up getting 7 of them all together. But they were at the dollar store, so I'm gonna see if I can order them online and get them. But are those cute? I loved them. I mean, and well, it's not $1 anymore at the dollar store. It's $1.25, but I like that neat kind of like out of the box packaging that, you know, you can go online and you can spend $1 million on, you know, boxes and all this stuff. But I think stuff like that is cool. In fact, I found, I have a bag around here somewhere. They are cardboard boxes that open up like a book, and it's a spell book, and so it's like perfect for Halloween, or people that are into, even just people that are into goth and stuff like that. You know, vampires and all that fun stuff. So I try whenever I'm out and about to try and collect that stuff, you know, grab it when I can. And need to go out. Maybe tomorrow I might sneak out before all the snow starts. See what kind of cool Valentine's stuff they have. Clean all the sticky off. Okay. Blah, there's the boring part over. Now, this is, again, we've used this a million times. This is Deco Art acrylic paint. Metallic. I like this Deco Art. They have a set that is gold, bronze. Let's see, gold, bronze, silver. Is it something like pewter? And then there's like a lighter gold. I can't remember what that one is called. It might just be, this one's called 24 karat gold, so it's like the jewelry. And I am going to use, am I going to use this one? Am I? I'm going to try this one first. Now this, actually, I have to go grab some water. So, no, it's not at all. And so I need to get my stuff in gear because I've got a bunch of cute Valentine's stuff that I need to put on the website, and I keep forgetting it. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. Because that's what I did forget was water. Now, the acrylic paint is water soluble. So, again, if you mess up, you're fine. all you have to do is get a little bit of water on it and you're good to go. Okay, now hang on 1 second for me. I'm going to mute because I've got to blow my nose and I do not want to do that to anybody. So 1 sec. Okay. And please, I hope that I was just muted because I got a head rush off that one. I apparently needed some oxygen. Okay, so here's our water. Now this is the tip and this is the cuticle, so I'm just gonna do some little again, don't want to do too much. Do that and you don't all have to be the same. Just gonna do some fun kind of abstracty. Oh my gosh, no worries, hon. Sit there and chill. If there were, like, you don't have to ever worry about if you don't feel like talking. I totally get it, girl. I'm an only child. I can talk if there's 0 people in here. So don't feel like you gotta keep up with me. Because I don't. I totally understand. Now these, we're not going to cure. Just going to let them air dry. Now I am going to put clear top coat over them, but want to make sure that it's completely dry, because if not, this will smear. Australia Day. So then it's tomorrow is Monday for you, right? Oh my gosh, I know. My mom used to laugh and say if I was ever kidnapped that they'd drop me back off because I wouldn't be quiet, you know? And you had to. We had to be our own little friends, right? That's cool. Another only child. See? That's why we get along. Well, that was one of the things that when my mom and I grew up with her being like my friend, you know. It was like two roommates versus being mom and daughter a lot of times. So let's see, what do I want to do? Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I want to do any dots or not. And see, this is kind of cool. Each one can look different. As long as you're just sticking with that theme. See, there I go, getting my own nail again. Well, and like, I don't know about you, but my mom and I, they never could tell us apart on the phone either. Like, if someone called, they'd always, even my dad, like, who is this? It's me, Dad. I don't like that one. So, remember what I said? We're just gonna dip it. Let that dry though, because that's another enemy of this. You don't want water on the nail because it will dilute that paint. That one didn't quite look like I wanted it to. But just do this. Do it going the other way, right? Everything is fixable. In nails, at least. There. Okay. Yeah. Our numbers used to be, she had ended up getting a different cell phone a couple years ago, but up until that, our cell phone numbers were like one or two numbers apart, and so that happened a lot. Well, and it was funny, before this last phone plan, my mom was a teacher, and she got through Metro PCS. They used to give out educators discounts, so we just all went on a plan under her name and got her discount on all the phone lines. And but um when I would call somebody, if it would come up on the caller ID, it would come up as her name, and they would end up like seeing her in the grocery store or something and trying to figure out why she called them, and it was just oh my gosh, like little old ladies trying to figure stuff out. It was just yeah, for whatever reason, they wouldn't let us have our individual names on on the account, so it had to be under. I think maybe because of the discount, probably. But now, where did my dotting tool go? Actually, I don't think I'm gonna dot these. I think I'm just gonna leave them like this because I think sometimes too much is too much, you know. But you know, my brain wants me to do more. Wish I could find that dotting tool. It has to be right here. Just a second. I have 100 of them. I don't understand why. And I swore I used one last night. Well, how dumb. Okay, hold please. Okay, I'm back. And I've got some tiny dotters. So, maybe it was better. In fact, I'm going to make sure I'm completely in the safety zone. I'm going to pour out fresh paint for this so that we don't get any. That's the thing. This does air dry. So as these are air drying, so is your polish on there. So you're better off. I mean, I know I blopped a big bit on that, but normally I use this guy. In fact, I was supposed to use him because that's the one that I'm trying to measure. There. Mm. There, and if you're lucky and that other polish is dry, then only the boo-boos that you did come off when you do that second when you do that second one. I don't want them too close together because I don't want them. Yeah, just like that. And do the same with this one. Let's see, this one. I'm going to use an even tinier dotter for this one. There. Okay. And just again, make sure, especially your dots, that they are really dry, because the top coat will smear them if they're not completely dry. So what I'm going to do, so I don't completely ruin this guy, is I'm going to clean that off right now, because even though that's a resin dish, when it gets on there, it does not like to come off. See, it's already starting to get a little obnoxious to get off. But no harm, no foul. And this stuff, I did get some of my nails and stuff, but it will come off of your, like if you're using, that's the other cool thing, if you're using this paint to do your own nail art, don't worry about going around the edge with a orange wood stick and cleaning it up, because as soon as your top coat is dry, if there is any of the paint of this acrylic paint on your skin, just go in with a good nail brush and some soap, and it will scrub right off, and your nails will be perfect. So that's the other nice thing about it. Is that it's got easy cleanup on your own. Just gotta clean both ends because I can't remember which end I used. That's gonna bug me though, that green dotting tool, because I know I just had it right here. It will show up. It will show up when I don't need it. I'll probably step on it and curse it, and then once again put it somewhere where I don't remember where I put it. And okay, let's see. Oh. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to not sneeze and blow everyone's eardrums out. I think I'm good for a second. And I am going to grab my trusty little fan just to give them a dry. Now, I do not recommend using air dryers with regular polish, because when you blow air directly on the nail, that sometimes can force bubbles up. It will dry the top of the top coat or the nail polish before letting the underneath layer be able to cure. Once that's cured, that air can't get out, so you end up with these little bubbles and bumps in your nails. So, but with this stuff, with this acrylic paint, you're good to go. You can, as long as whatever's underneath is dried or cured, you're fine using a fan on it. It does help accelerate up the drying process, so you can put your top coat on and not have to worry about anybody smearing all your, worry about your hard work getting all smeared. Okay. My batteries are running out. I love that fan. I got that fan in the hospital when I had to have surgery years ago. And it's really cool. It folds right up. Took it camping with me, and it lasted 3 days, going on high all night long in the tent every night, because because it was 9,000 degrees and I decided to be super mom and go camping. And okay. And again, when finishing this, I'm going to treat it just like I would any other gel application. I'm going to hang it because I want this. This stuff does have some texture to it, so I definitely recommend tipping your nail upside down. So I want this to kind of look like a piece of jewelry, not necessarily like it's all one piece versus having any like lumps or bumps where the paint comes up. So stick that baby in there. Just nice and slow. Do one more. Yeah, I'm glad I added those little dots. They were pretty without it, but I gotta have something. I can't be too plain and too calm. Do that, another 30 seconds. Don't want the magnets to touch because that's the worst too. You get a beautiful finish on your nail and then the magnets go scoop, suck each other together, and there goes your beautiful finish. Okay, get these out of the way. Oh, that's fine. You can fall off now. Just didn't want you to fall. I'm going to do that pinky one more time because that wasn't in there as long. As long as you didn't fall when I was painting. See, that's at least the thing when I go live, you get to see my bloopers. Whereas when I do my edited videos, I get to choose to not show you my boo-boos, but I think that's all part of learning is seeing someone else sometimes have it not come out exactly how we want it. Love you too, hon. Night night. Have a good one. And happy Australia Day. Okay. Now we're going to cure that. Okay. Let's see. So here we go. We're going to give these a nice wipe up. And if it's not going to cooperate, we're going to make it do what we want it to do, right? Smack it, flip it. whatever the lyrics are. Smack it, flip it. Throw it down, flip it, and reverse it. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. It's been a long time. This is another one I think would look cute in matte. If that was something that, if you weren't a big fan of the gloss, it would just mute down that gold a little bit. But these frosty colors look really awesome underneath the matte. Yeah, one sec. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I was going to be able to hold that sneeze in, but it was not happening. So, my alcohol in my hands. I sneezed into a paper towel, don't worry. I wasn't gross, but drink. All right. So, here we go. Get these straightened up. I will file these and do the other set, or the other side, a little bit later on. But yeah, that is, I keep tilting them towards me. I got to do it so you guys can see it, not me. But yeah, that is our little, just cutesy, still fun. But it's got that nice gold, that 24 karat gold color on there. It's another one that is good for winter, good for fall. And it would look good with just about anything, you know? So it would look good. The same would look good with silver, with bronze, with anything. So this would even look cute on a white nail with the gold. So thank you, Tut Girl. I appreciate you. But yeah, so that's my other rendition tonight. Man, I did a lot of nails today. But I do plan on coming back tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. I don't know what's going on. There is talk. We've got, like I said, we've got a snowstorm coming Sunday night into Monday morning. So tomorrow is going to be during the day, if the grown-ups are not on their deathbed by tomorrow. So gonna be a running errands day, but I will try to get back on afternoon, evening, kind of later on. Just to touch base, and because I've got lots more stuff I need to do, so I might as well do it with you guys, and you can learn or give me ideas, and or just come in and chat. So yeah, on that note, it is 2:46 a.m. in my neck of the woods, so I am going to get off of here. I am gonna go blow my nose again for the 50th time, and yeah, so I need to do a Kuromi set, so maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one of the Kuromi sets on the really long nails. So I know it doesn't happen very often, but it's that Robitussin, I'm telling you. So everybody have a great rest of their evening, their morning, whatever it may be to wherever you are in the world today, and stay safe, stay warm, and stay tuned. Just don't forget, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button, and then hit the notifications so that you know when I go live next time, and we can all hang out again. So thanks, everybody. Peace, love, and claws. Take care. Bye.